I was 8 when I got my first AOL screen name. I spent a lot of time going into chat rooms named after singers that I liked, like Vanessa Carlton. Eventually, there was YouTube, and then there was MySpace, and then Facebook, and then Instagram. I've spent most of my life on social media. I think about this one life that we have, this time now. How much of it is spent staring at a rectangular little screen, just sitting on a couch? Life is happening all around us, and we're spending so much time just staring at a screen. We feel connected, we feel like we're doing something, but are we? And how good is it for us? Mental health issues are higher than they've ever been. Our world seems to be more hostile and divisive than it's ever been. And I can't help but wonder if social media has a lot to do with this. There are a few different factors that went into my decision to take a social media break. But one of those was that I was struggling with grief and I was getting triggered so easily. And I kept seeing things posted online that would remind me of the situation I was grieving. And it just kept me in that space. And it would not take long for me to feel frustrated, irritated. And I realized, why am I doing this? I don't want to feel this way, so why do I keep doing something that makes me feel this way? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only love can do that." That doesn't necessarily mean loving the person or situation that has hurt you, but find love for something and use the darkness to make light. And that's exactly what I did when I took time away from social media. I had time to actually think and process. I had time to just let my mind explore. My creativity increased. And I put my energy into learning and developing something that I love to do. Not only has it helped me in the healing process, but it's also moved my business forward. The way I show up at work now is so much stronger. I'm not wasting brain space wondering, comparing myself to other people or wondering if anybody liked what I posted. I feel more confident. I feel more secure in who I am. I care less about what people think. In his book, Technopoly, Neil Postman wrote, "To whom will the technology give greater power and freedom, and whose power and freedom will be reduced by it?" What a powerful question. I think it would do our whole world a whole lot of good if we could all just put our freaking phones down and do something meaningful with our lives. Our time is a lot shorter than we think it is. If I have the opportunity to look back at the end of my life, time to reflect, I don't want to think about how I used most of my time just staring at a rectangular light box. I want to look back and feel that my life was well lived and my time was well used. I think if we actually get out and live in the world and expose ourselves to other ways of life, other opinions, diversity, and not just what is filtered on our screens according to our own interests and ideologies, I think our world would be a lot more patient, a lot more peaceful, a lot more respectful, and just an all-around better place.